So this is my brother Sean, a little introduction to the man, the myth, the legend himself. Now, Sean, I did an incredible reporting. He went out to Area 51 on the day. You did all the research. You got everything set up. We've got a bunch of footage we're going to watch here shortly. But can you clarify for me, Sean? First of all, there was the original Facebook page, but there was 3 different events that happened. There was the Area 51 base camp, the alien stock, and then there was one in Las Vegas that was hosted by the original Facebook page owner. Can you please explain what the hell's going on with those 3 events and how are they related?
So it's just this like 21-year-old college student guy, and he just thought it would be funny to post this fake event on Facebook as like a meme, and it really started to take off. I heard that there's that Lil Nas video. Did you ever see that?
What about him?
They took like Old Town Road? That's the name.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So there's that he did like redid it as like a cartoon, as like a meme of like the Area 51 invasion after he saw this Facebook event, and then like really blew up.
Lil Nas was associated.
Yeah,
So-
I mean, not direct.
so-
But yeah, so anyway, it became really popular, ended up with like 2 million people. And like originally he thought it was going to be a joke, but then he was like, oh, you know what? Like maybe I can take advantage of it and like we can all like get together and party, because he didn't want people to actually storm Area 51 because he was like, that would be stupid. So he coordinated with the owner of the Little Alien Hotel or Inn or whatever, and in Rachel. And so they were in the process of trying to organize something. And he said that he got kind of freaked out because they didn't have a lot of the proper permits, and he thought there'd be too many people and there'd be all kinds of issues, and then he might end up liable. So he just like cut ties with her. And then he got contacted by Budweiser. They're like, hey, we'll sponsor your event. So he went and sponsored an alien stock event in Las Vegas. But then the lady that owned the inn, she was like, well, I got all this free publicity, so I'm going to still host it. And so she still hosted it and called it Alien Stock, but put like a hyphen in it. Yeah.
So you have competing festivals.
Correct. And then another company was like, hey, all these people are going to be coming up from Vegas. Let's make our own event that'll be like more organized and stuff, and we'll have actual like speakers from alien documentaries and books, and try and get some of that crowd. And that's the one I went to.
So the one that you ended up going to was the Area 51 base camp, and this was the one for the actual. These are the people that were ready to raid Area 51.
I don't know about that.
But they were the alien
news reports
enthusiasts.
I read it. Yeah, there were definitely like. I feel like if there were going to be an alien enthusiast, they would be at this one, because this is where they had like the alien experts, and it seems like, yeah.
Now, what I'm wondering is why on earth would Budweiser think that a dude whose only qualification was making a Facebook page could put on a festival?
Yeah, I don't know, but I on the local news they covered it, and it looked like there were like 20, 30 people.
That's it?
And it was a Thursday night too. So
Wait, there was only 20 or 30 people at the Budweiser sponsored fucking.
I'm sure like throughout the night there were more people, but yeah, it wasn't very many.
And what about alien stock?
They said alien stock overall, I think there were like 200 to 300 people that showed up.
Dude. And then so let's go to Area 51 base camp, which is where you were. Now, first let me ask you, how many people were at that one?
So the total number of people when I was there was probably somewhere around 100 to 150.
That's crazy. That's nobody.
Yeah, well, and what makes it worse is the vast majority of them were just paid staff.
Oh no! So who? Okay.
Yeah,
So
like
it's even half.
They thought there'd be thousands of people. So the owner, the guy that organized it, hired all the security. There were like 20, 30 police officers that he was paying to be there, and then he had like additional security.
Wow.
And there were all these like food booths and everything. There were like 50 porta potties.
Oh my!
I had to urinate at one point. I went and used one, cleanest porta potty ever.
Oh,
wow.
Wow.
That's so funny.
Who's the bozo that bankrolled that?
I don't know who the guy is. Like I saw when I was there, someone from one of the news channels was interviewing him, and he was really pissed. He was like, "Yeah, I know. I have to pay all these people." Yeah. So.
Everyone was covering it like it's a real thing, the whole time. The Facebook group.
Yeah, and the news.
On the news, it was everywhere.
No, absolutely. Like when I was there were literally more people from there were more media people than there were actual event attendees.
Dude, that's awesome.
That's so
Well,
funny.
it's a bit of a schlep. Like if you don't live in Vegas, I mean, even from Vegas, it's like a 2-hour drive. But if you're anywhere else, like driving there, right?
Yeah, but you know what? I thought it was gonna be like this really horrible, like ugly desert. Like I imagine, like I thought of Independence Day of Bruce Willis. Remember? He's like, "Welcome to Earth." And
I do remember.
Like
yes.
all flat, like salt flat. Yeah. So that's what I imagined, and it's actually not like that at all. The area where it was is like really pretty. There's like a river,
Really?
and there were like trees and a lake and stuff. Yeah. I was like, what?
That is surprising.
Yeah, but Area 51 is a little bit further east from there. Like that this site is at like the entrance, but the total like area that includes Area 51 is like massive.
Well, I present to you now. Sean Klein presents an Area 51 documentary. Stands aside Shane Dawson. We've got the Area 51 documentary on deck, and I'm very proud and excited to present it to you guys here. So. Let's enjoy it together, shall we? Here we go. Area 51.
Hello, this is Sean Klein reporting from Hyco, Nevada, here for the Area 51 base camp. We are Alien Research Center. Big alien dude. Inside Alien Research Station, which is more like an alien gift shop.
It's a bunch of alien merch.
Alien.
Woo!
Look at this. It's so
Party!
empty. There's like all these buses. And
There's buses.
Bro, there's like 5
Oh my
people
god!
there.
How much money did they spend on this?
I don't believe there's aliens in there.
Yeah, I do.
You do. You do.
I don't have any ruling on the aliens. They say Kevlar came off of materials found on the Roswell crash.
Why Kevlar? It's like not that crazy of a material.
Transistors. Because in 1947, in early 1947, the most high-tech computer used vacuum tubes.
Yeah.
By the end of 1947, they had discovered or developed or found.
Step the fuck aside, Shane Dawson.
Our alien spacecraft, I interviewed an SR-71 pilot that chased one, and he was traveling 2,000 miles an hour, and it left him in the dust.
Well, we've actually learned that it's just a glare, right?
Dude, the lighting in this shot is insane. Yeah, it's just a glare.
Earth-like planets in an habitable zone
Bro, this shot
in
is
a
so
solar-sized
insane.
star with liquid water.
Yeah.
And if that's the case, some of them have had a 14 billion year head start on technology.
Yeah.
If we're the only ones, to quote Jodie Foster's character in Contact, if we're the only ones, what a waste of space.
A beam has
You love that
zero
quote.
power unless there's an undercurrent of frustration, knowledge, interest, or curiosity. Are you following me?
No.
Yes.
Yes, memes are digital weapons.
Now, Sean, when you heard memes are digital weapons, did you know that was a standout line of the evening?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, memes are
Nice.
digital weapons. Man, there's literally like 10 people in the shot right now.
Yeah. This is a crazy stage, right? I mean, this looks
Yeah, this is-
official.
This is better than the one they had at Fire Festival.
Yeah, this is actually better put together
Yeah.
than Fire Festival.
Yeah. And they had like 10,000 people. Yo, come on. This is awesome. Dude, we gotta.
It's just a talent show.
First name.
Tammy. Space Magoo. Listen, do not take my sarcasm for lack of belief of fucking aliens, bro. Because I'll tell you right now, I'm here for the music because I know the music is good. But what I'm also here for is the justification.
Hopefully we all get abducted.
All get abducted.
I'm going home tonight. I'm going home.
Dude, we're gonna skip traffic and phone home.
I'm going home tonight.
No, your
I will
spaceship has a flat
fuck
tire. Your
an
spaceship-
alien.
No, it has a
And
flat
I will
tire.
have no Me Too movement brought on me between E.T.'s daughter.
Okay.
I love it, John.
People that ran the gate. We only saw the one individual that was there, and she was ranting about some environmental issues, and she briefly talked about Jews.
You made an interesting character.
The Jews are always involved. Always, I love it. That's so fun.
Definitely met a guy that was telling me sort of about how the government knows that the UFOs are really a demonic technology, and they know it's the demons. They don't want to admit it to us.
What we need to
Now,
realize.
Sean, was this the guy he was talking about?
Yeah, I went and found him. Yeah, I was like, I can't leave until I find this guy.
Oh, that's this guy is gold. I
Okay.
love hearing from this guy.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know if this guy had an abduction experience?
You know, I should have asked him that. My guess is that he probably
did.
does think he was abducted.
Because he says
Because he was saying like most people get abducted, so I'm assuming. I don't know why I didn't ask that.
he says because I noticed he says during this interview that 5% of the population has an abduction experience. I was like, whoa, sounds like you've got a sounds like an alien put a probe up your ass or something, dude. But anyway, this
right.
guy, this is the real deal. So here we go.
Is that the government's been sleeping in bed with the devil. Basically, it's a Faustian bargain that allowed us to get this exotic technology so that we could have these fancy UFOs flying around. But it comes at a cost, and that cost came with human subjects that were abducted through it was basically an agreement between the military-industrial complex and non-human entities, what I like to call demonic aliens. Okay. Literally, anywhere from 3 to 5% of the population has had an abduction experience.
Literally.
Where did they come from? Are they from space or are they demons?
No, these are interdimensional.
Who made the
entities.
research?
Okay.
They don't
Literally.
come from a planet out in deep space. They don't come from another galaxy or star system.
Bro, I think
These
you're
are
missing the
interdimensional
point of this
beings,
convention.
and they're demonic.
Interesting. Okay. What's the Nazi symbol on the ID?
I love.
Yeah, a lot of people ask that question.
I wonder why.
The UFO phenomenon doesn't begin with the Nazis. It begins before that.
Is it connected to the Nazis?
It does, because there's
Written
a
by
lady
Steven Spielberg.
Her name is Maria Orsic.
Okay.
And she was an occult medium who channeled from demonic spirits to acquire this forbidden technology. German engineers were then able to take that information and eventually create a prototype of a UFO. The first working prototype happened in 1934.
Okay.
By the time the early 40s rolled around, they had a fully functional fleet of UFOs.
Fascinating.
These demonic.
Fascinating.
Was it hard for you not to was it hard for you to go with the flow and not interrupt him with facts and logic?
You know what? I thought it would be, but like what he was saying was so out there. I was just like so fascinated. I'm just like, I'm just gonna let this guy talk.
Yeah, that's the right call.
Yeah.
And I'm glad, and you did a great job of getting it out there.
Yeah, when he starts talking about like interdimensional beings, I'm like, oh.
I'm pretty sure Alex Jones believes that.
And
That's what he was
somehow
talking
they're
about.
connected to the Nazis?
Yeah, that's why I said directed by Steven Spielberg, because the villains are always Nazis in his movies, no matter what.
Seek to overthrow, they seek to kill, steal, and destroy human beings. They seek to decimate the human population.
By the way, they really suck at killing humans because like the population keeps going up a lot.
Okay. Awesome.
Awesome.
Where are you from?
I'm from South Dakota,
South Dakota.
Okay.
Texas, but I moved back to South Dakota for a promise of a better life,
Man, he's the first person that ever moved to South Dakota for the promise of a better life. But God bless him.
South Dakota.
Yeah, this guy's a legend, man.
Which I definitely did find out there in South Dakota, but it could be the next Civil War. Obviously, there ain't that many motherfuckers showed up.
There's like 50
if it
people
was,
there.
it could have been. It
No one
definitely could have
showed
been. I think they
up.
stopped that.
Could have been
from
the
it.
Civil
So
War,
you say
baby.
you came here mostly...
I don't know who they're fighting against, but it could have been the
I came
Civil
here to
War.
party.
Party, okay.
I never came here to rave or raid or whatever the fuck they were doing. Like,
Yeah.
I come here to party. That show right there fucking inspired me to where I am now.
Yeah.
I watched that show and fucking, they're telling you about fucking chairs that are fucking this tall.
Sean,
It's
can you
like,
help
that
me here?
shit's-
I didn't follow the chairs thing.
Yeah, what is he talking about?
He goes on and he says that there's chairs that are really small chairs as proof that there's aliens. Could you supplement that with a little?
Yeah. So I guess he was saying that he saw some evidence that they have like these
Has he heard of
chairs in
children?
Area 51, and they're very small. And so since they're small, like they're way too small for an adult human, so it must be for aliens.
So they have pictures of little chairs at Area 51? Do they?
Not that I'm aware of. I don't know. This guy didn't make a lot of sense.
Oh, well.
I'm pretty sure he was on lots of drugs.
Well, there's one thing I do know for sure, that he did find the promise for a better life in South Dakota. So happy for him about that.
Absolutely.
That's just not fucking normal. I don't give a fuck who you are.
Yeah.
So, describe to me how a motherfucking chair this big is fitting anybody besides an alien, and I'll fucking scream to the goddamn gods. But I think it's fucking bullshit. I think guarantee fucking aliens are here. Who the fuck's to tell me? I have to go to fucking work in the morning? Like,
Now he's
it's
really
an
on
insane
something.
fucking thing. And I say
Now
that
he's
from
talking
not
the
a broke
truth.
motherfucker. Like, I have a decent amount of cash, so I don't have to fucking sit around like a goddamn bum.
I was wondering, how much money do you think this guy's in the bank account? $500?
I don't know. He said decent.
Yeah. It's just funny. Think about.
But I can tell you, only the fucking most brainwashed people would be sitting around fucking watching themselves do fucking, I don't even know the word. You know the word. What's it called when you fucking deteriorate?
Oh, deteriorate, okay.
I'm not gonna watch all these folks deteriorate.
His friend on
What do you think the aliens really are?
Where the fuck else would they be? In the fucking sky.
In sky.
I have to say, it looks like everyone there is having fun.
That
You know
guy
what
is
I mean?
a fucking legend.
Yeah, that guy was so funny.
What
I
can I
love
say?
this.
It's hard-hitting reporting.
Yeah, I would have watched a full hour of this.
I would have totally watched a full hour of that. Now, Sean, how did the cut come out? Was there anything fantastic that we neglected to include in the final edit?
Yeah, I don't think so. I mean, that kind of really captured the experience of a lot of unique characters. Well, not really that many unique characters, but a handful of unique characters and fairly empty event space.
Well,
Did you get to see a UFO?
Oh, the big question.
You know what? I was someone was saying, one of the guys I was talking to, I think after I stopped playing, he was telling me that, like, on the way here, he saw a UFO. I was like, okay, cool.
Great. Fantastic.
I saw a drone.
Okay, that's
Wouldn't it
pretty
be
close to a
awesome
UFO.
if the Air Force actually, like, flew over some crazy shit just to fuck with everyone there? Well, Sean, I would like to congratulate you on a successful mission out to the Area 51 base camp. You came back unharmed.
Thank you.
You came back with some golden footage. You did a great job, and I look forward to sending you on more journeys of discovery. Would you like to do more reports for us?
That sounds great.
Yeah, I think you're good at it. I think you've got an knack for this. Were you ever
all right.
Were you ever in fear for your safety out there?
Not
They
really.
seem very
It's kind of
chill.
interesting because, like, I was telling people that I was heading out there, And everyone's like, as I post like an Instagram photo, like heading to Area 51, and people are like, "Oh my God, be careful, be safe. Let me know when you get back." And I'm like, why are people like so afraid of it? There's nobody in there.
But these
UFO alien people, they're like totally harmless.
Yeah, they seem all
It's
very
all
chill.
like, it's crazy. The coverage of this story was just so insane that everyone was thinking like, oh, there's going to be people ready to fight, and then the government is going to fight them.
Yeah, and
there's going to be like a civil war going on.
And
it's the media again, like taking a story that seems interesting and then completely blowing it out of proportion.
And the government or the Air Force was making statements like "don't approach," so it was all good. But we ended up with a fantastic piece of journalism here that I think that
Thank you.
will go down in the annals of history.
Annals.
The annals of history. So, Sean, we wish you all the best. And we appreciate your time and effort. So thank you, Sean Klein, for joining us.
Thank you.
God bless.
We wish you well. God bless.
Papa bless.
Papa bless. God bless. Thank you very much.